Hi there, my lovely friends. I'm on the mend after ripping my arms out of their sockets like an idiot. I threw a great big heavy feather cushion from one couch to another to have more room, and it ruined my elbows. But I'm on the mend now, and I have some gorgeous gifts that should have been in the post last weekend. But everything is ready for you now, and I'm just about to show you some of these very pretty little, well, fairly big actually, tassels. There's boho ones like this one. So, yeah. Is there anybody else out there that's hypermobile? Do you know what I'm talking about? You know, when you're really bendy? Well, you've got to be careful, don't you? That's what did me in. So, I think I'm 16. I run around sometimes like a child, and I shouldn't do. I've got to be careful. So these are really pretty. I'm just going through them fairly quickly just to let you have a quick look. I've been hand making flowers for them. I've also got some lovely sari silk and ribbons and some gorgeous bits and pieces on here for you. Lovely sparkly beads. The weather today is really dark and stormy and raining, so the light is not very good. So there's quite a bit of contrast, there's shadows everywhere, so I do apologise. My husband has taken the day off and he's playing golf. That's a tin heart, so if you don't like what's attached to it, cut it off and use it for something else. That's what I do. I send out my stuff and you can use it as you want to. This is like a little fairy one, and it's very pretty. So yeah, I was just saying my husband's just taken a well-deserved day off to play golf with his pals, and it's pouring it down. So I hope he's okay. So they're really pretty when they're hung up, and they don't show up well on camera. You just can't see how pretty they are. That's got eyelash trim, lots of eyelash wool, and you can't see how pretty they are unless you see them in real life. That's a really pretty one. It's like a Tahitian type thing, Tahiti. So I've never been there, but what else have we got? That's a beautiful fairy brooch. You've seen this one before, and it has many, many things that I've incorporated in there for you. Lots of lovely bits and pieces. They all smell delicious, and they're very soft to the touch, and they look gorgeous when they're hung up on your wall, because I've tried them, and they do look lovely. And here's one made with a spool and a large wooden ball. They're great, those. I've been buying them on eBay and scenting them. I've been using scent on them, oils and things like that. They smell beautiful, of roses. And some lovely wool I've used to make that one. And this one is very boho, and it is made with some nice beads, some lovely different flowers, and some sari silk, which is brown. It's like a lovely light chocolatey brown colour, but it's pretty much as it is on the monitor. That's pretty much the colour it is actually. So and some hemp, is it hemp rope type of stuff, something like that. And then I like to use all natural things. This one is about a yard long, and I had that hanging in my kitchen, and I have sacrificed that for for the giveaway, and it's real pretty, that one. That is my favourite. It's a good yard long, and it looked gorgeous hanging in my kitchen, but I thought, nope, I'll make myself another one and put that in the giveaway. The wooden beads that I've used were great fun to make these tassels with, and what I've done is I've put some the lovely oil, the rose oil, and a couple of other oils as well that I use, like a baby powder, so they smell delicious. So I've got all of these lovely tassels for you because you're all so kind and very special. So that's a really pretty one as well. I love making them. I've got loads more of these beads left, so I will continue to make them. my arms are on the mend, which is so good. I'm having to prop myself up to make this video, but they're on the mend, which is great. So I'll be able to, get crafting again and do loads very soon. Now, my camera is kind of on a bread bin on top of a crate to film this. So that's the best I could do today. Now this, I just want to explain about this. I actually hand dyed all that fabric and put it through the washing machine and washed it afterwards. So all that has been laundered, all that very light fabric has all been laundered. And I call this my fairy tassels. And I'm going to be making more of these. I probably will send that one off. I had some cheesecloth in my stash, so I had some really lovely paints as well, which are, the Winsor and Newton, I think they're called, watercolour paints. So I dipped all the fabric into some pink watercolour and I left it for a while, and then you can wash it. I mean, I've put that through the wash and laundered it, and it's great. So I have been busy making these for the giveaway, which was supposed to be last week. So these were supposed to be in the post by now, but they will be very soon. Okay, so I'm just moving those out the way while I show you these handmade hippie flowers that I've made, because I think some people do like these and they are very handy for certain things. So I'm going to be giving you one of these enormous, lovely, they're quilted hippie flowers, and you can hang them in your craft room or just pop them on a project, as I have done, which I will show you later on in this video. I'll probably have to do a part 2, so I only get 15 minutes per video on YouTube. So let's have a look at the bunting, shall we? It's coming your way if you win. And some of it at the back is covered and some of it isn't, and that doesn't matter because some of these would make a nice journal cover. You could snip that off. It's made with some really pretty wool, which is the eyelash wool, and that's a lovely white or creamy eyelash wool that I've put on there, and then it's all been hand quilted, and there's some little bobbles on the bottom there from a vintage quilt, you can see on the bottom, and I've used the bobbin method, and there's been loads of work gone into these, loads of handmade flowers, and lots of lovely bits and pieces from my stash, but it has all been quilted, and I've used parts of quilts as well. So I've got quilting going on in my head at the moment, so and it will be now till Christmas, so everything is going to be quilted from me. That's my aim. Now this is just a gorgeous flag here. Why I'm saying it's gorgeous, it's not because I'm incredibly clever or anything like that, it's just the fabric is beautiful, and it is from a vintage quilt which was already quilted, and all I did was just run over it with the sewing machine. And as you can see, that's all quilted as well, and it's got a lovely button on and lots of layers of well, a couple of layers at least of lovely quality lace, and it's very feminine, very pretty. On the back is some gorgeous lace. Actually, Trisha gave me some of that, so thank you, Trisha, from A Little Shabby Chic. So I used it on the back there, and oh yeah, that's just a heart that I've made. Now it's very highly perfumed with that's my heart, that one, that I keep in my drawer, but I'm thinking about making more of those because they're pretty, and also I dye them as well by hand. I might talk about that method actually at some point, how I dye my fabrics, because I've found something new. Okay, so this is just another one that's all been quilted with flowers on. I think I made that flower, I'm not sure. And I've got this gorgeous, which I can't get any more of at the moment, like a shaggy type of trim at the top, which is holding these together. So these are really pretty. really pretty flags, all totally quilted and then quilted again by me. So they've been double quilted, as you can see. And they're just lovely. I'll give you a little bit of a close-up. The blue piece is from a necklace that I used to wear, like a boho necklace in summer. So I put that on there because I don't wear it anymore. So the blue one has a piece of my necklace on it, and they have some gorgeous fabrics on the back, which is all linen and vintage, and some gorgeous I think all these ones are actually covered, and I particularly like that one there. Oh yeah, I've used Liberty fabric, Liberty of London. What else have I? Oh, just these really posh fabrics from England, which look lovely on bunting. I think they are pretty much used in buntings and quilts. These fabrics that I keep buying. I'm a fabric addicted woman, and I do not apologise for that. I love fabrics. Oh, I just love my fabrics. So I love Liberty of London and things like that. So you can get a good look at my bread bin now, and the painted apple crate. I painted that a while back. I've got a few of those. So here's some more bunting. I'll give you a close-up instead of the apple crate. Hang on. I'm really rushing through these videos because I'm trying to get one video done in 15 minutes. I don't think I will be able to, so I might have to split it in half. I don't know. But these are this bunting you've seen before in a past what is on offer for the giveaway. So I won't spend an awful lot of time on that one because I believe that you've seen it, and there's some really pretty bits and pieces on it, and it's all quilted. So I will be making 3 quilts shortly. One for a lady here on YouTube, one for my mother-in-law, and one for my daughter. Now this is some very pretty bunting again, and again it's got the Liberty of London fabrics along with other London fabrics on it. Can't remember the names at the moment, and it's all quilted, and I just love it. So I think, is there more? There is more. Yep, there is more. Well, it's 1 each, isn't it? Because there's four winners, first, second, third and fourth. So you all get bunting because everybody gets the same. So I just hope the right bunting goes to the right people. So I hope you get, when you get your bunting, you like it. So just some flowers that I've been making, and a rolled rose that I've made, some flowers there that I've made as well. And I have been quilting and using old doilies, and I used some beautiful lace for the back of this particular bunting. It is all covered at the back, this one. It's not as ornate as the others, but I think it's just as pretty. It's got net, as you can see, and handmade flowers, like I said, and beautiful, gorgeous fabrics. I had a fabric splurge where I just had to have them. So there's some gorgeous fabrics on there. I don't know about that one. I think that one is a Danish fabric. That one, Tilda. I think that's a Tilda fabric. That's not Liberty of London. That's Tilda. So that's a beautiful fabric as well. Just as nice, if not nicer. Then of course we have a vintage quilt at the top, because I've been cutting those up. I'm actually running out of time, so I have to say goodbye now, but I hope you like what's on offer for you, and we will get this giveaway finished by the weekend. It will be all over and done by Sunday, so that'll just give me a couple of days to get all your names written down. There's an awful lot of people entered, so I'll say goodbye for now. Much love to you all, and have a lovely day, and take care. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.